United States has slammed Russia's decision to seize assets of businesses. Now remember, Vladimir Putin said in a video that Russia could likely seize assets of Western companies that have planned to exit the country. Now we have a message here being put out by the White House press secretary on the latest fallout between Russia and the companies seeking to leave the country over the Ukraine conflict. Now, Jen Psaki goes on to say that we have reports that Russia may be considering seizing the assets of US and international companies that have announced plans to suspend operations in Russia or to withdraw from the Russian market. She goes on to say that these decisions are ultimately up to companies. As President Biden said earlier this week, we welcome decisions of companies to exit Russia because they want no part of Russia's war of choice against Ukraine. Any lawless decision by Russia to seize assets of these companies will result in more economic pain for Russia, and it will compound the clear message to global business community that Russia is not a safe place to invest and do business. She also further goes on to say that prominent Russian business leader with ties to President Putin has recognized the fact, saying it would take us back to 1917 and that consequences of such a move, global distrust of Russia on part of investors, we will experience for many decades. And last, she says that Russia may also invite legal claims from companies whose property is seized. We stand with American companies who are making tough decisions regarding the future of their Russian operations. This is the latest tweet being put out by Jen Psaki over the fallout over the Ukraine conflict. American companies in Russia are planning to suspend operations or have decided to exit from Russia. Russia now slamming those companies, saying that they are going to seize their assets and give it to those people who want to work. The United States coming in strong defense of these companies and has slammed Russia. Today is day 16 of the war in Ukraine, and we're tracking all the developments very closely.
As Russian forces continue to press on the capital, Kyiv residents called on the reservist unit of the Territorial Defense Forces to train and stand ready to fight Russian troops. Watch how, on the eastern side of the Dnieper River, a group of Territorial Defense Forces are refreshing what they had learned once upon a time in one of the city's parks. These are not professional soldiers, but common people who were called up as reservists to join the military forces, and among them is a father and son duo. Kostiantin's wife and his 3 daughters left the capital and moved further west to safety. And as the Russians continue to advance closer, Ukrainians are now joining the fight in a bid to defend their territory. Agency report for Republic TV.